feel like I'm having bad flashbacks to the 90s. Colin, hang up!
Hang up the phone. I want to go on the internet.
I'm online.
Damn it!
Gosh.
Hold on, I'll be back in 1 second.
Oh, I'm trying to get on AOL.
I love the idea of having one home phone and no cell phones. I want to do that to my children just so they understand how good they have it.
Right?
Of course, they'll be laughing at me and like programming their own like iPhone devices on their glass, on their windowsills. Because I will be the old man at that point who does not understand technology.
Right. You know, back in my day, we had computers on computers, not on Windows.
Not on phones and windows.
Our Windows were on monitors.
Yeah. And our sunglasses were 3D glasses. The kind that you were like blue and red.
Shut up, Grandpa. You're so old-fashioned.
Also, I'm from the 50s. What happened to
Junior, how do I download this thing into my brain? Ah, oh, Grandpa. Oh.
Grandpa, you got a virus again.
No, I don't.
You got the racist virus again. That's why you're throwing these... You're just running around town yelling at everyone. I'm not old. I have a virus.
Nobody cares who Obama is anymore, Gramps. God.
They got rid of democracy. I think John just left.
Is John... Yeah, he just got frustrated. I've had enough of this bullshit.
I think this is a setup. He wants us to be friends, so this is just me and you time now.
Right? All right, here, I'll fix this.
Somebody went to my wife's office party. One of the younger people went as sexy Harry Potter. And we're like, you don't know the difference between a Halloween costume and an office Halloween costume. You're not supposed to be sexy or slutty anything at the office.
Oh, so it was an office. So,
yes.
Oh, what? So you already had a Halloween party at your new job?
No, not me. Like that was her. That was my wife.
Oh,
but,
okay, yeah. So yeah. So, and especially for that's a little risque for. Okay, if you don't mind me saying so, because I think that frowns upon sexy costumes at the work. So
yeah, it was all themed too around like be something from this universe or this land. Like something.
That's always good to have a theme because I remember watching The Big Bang Theory, which is not. It has its moments. It has its moments for a show. And there's certain parts where I would laugh because the thing is we don't have cable here, so we depend on TV 38 for all our shows. It's almost like TV 38 inside our area of New England showcases all the cool shows that are on, or all the many different shows that we can watch just in a row. It's like, How I Met Your Mother and Big Bang Theory and all the other awful shows that they play. But we watch them because, other than like YouTube videos or movies, we would be watching that. So there was one moment where they were going to a costume party, and Sheldon's like, "What's the theme?" There is no theme. What do you mean there's no theme? Do we dress up as this Marvel Universe? Can we dress up as superheroes? And it was just weird because the thing is, if you don't set a theme for your Halloween party, you're going to have people ending up coming as 50 Shades of Grey.
You're going to have a bad time. Oh.
Yeah, yes, I did see that. So on your Facebook.
So did I.
And do you know what's funny? That's not
paint samples.
That's actually funny because that's not the first time I've actually seen a costume like that with people actually having like the paint stuff, like paint samples all around there. So, and of course she had the tie. It's clever. Was that also at XXX or was that a home party?
That was at home. I had someone else. They came. They were wearing all black, but they had like postage stamps on them. And I'm like, "What are you trying to be?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm blackmail."
Please don't tell me that was an African American with stamps all over them.
No. That is just rude.
Yeah, that would just be a little obscene stuff, so.
Yeah, that was fun, though.
Which party were you dressed up as the Minions? Or home party?
Oh, at the home one.
Cool. Yeah, those were cute costumes. I think that we realized for Halloween, me and Nikki, that we're going to be dressing up, not up, but more or less like down, like, because it's great to be messy, because literally it's like...
Anything I could have pajamas, that's good.
Yes.
Going to be in the dude, because he gets to wear a bathrobe.
Because we're going against the norm. We're trying to go against the norm, because everybody wants to be sexy this and sexy that. And if you, dress down and just be a zombie, you can literally look like you've gone through hell. And people are going to be like, great costume, man, great. It's like, I just put some glue, like some of that glue hair gel in my hair, and it just went crazy. And just, eyeshadow. Do you know what's funny? This is actually the second Halloween in a row where I wore eyeshadow.
Ha! Were you last year? What's his name? The pickup master guy?
Who was that? Was that me?
What the hell's that guy's name? Now it's killing me.
Question?
The guy who wrote that book.
Yes, no. Let me see if I can look this up. Hopefully this won't get in the way. There we go. Excellent. It's the pickup artist.
Yeah. It's like mystery or something. I don't know. I forget it.
It is mystery. Could you have that in more of a douchebag voice? Mystery. My name is Mystery.
I get chicks all the time through magic.
Magic. What do you call it? Oh my god. I'm obsessed over Reddit. Can I just tell you that? I'm obsessed over watching internet material. People are capturing things on the internet, or just my 3 top sites that I've been on, like literally I could go on and just look at for hours and hours and hours and hours, are LiveLeak, Reddit, and World Star Hip Hop.
No, the best one has to be Fifth World Problems.
Fifth World Problems? Explain. Let's see if I can bring it up.
It's sort of like what would happen if it was the worlds of physics sort of broke down. And it's sort of like people reporting from the fifth dimension and alien planets.
Oh, so it's a subreddit.
It's a subreddit. Oh, yeah. The subreddits are the best.
Wow, that's a disturbing looking Bill Cosby.
Yeah, it is. This is good. I kept finding crumbs in my bed. Soon I realized that I'm slowly turning into a large cookie. This is good.
My time cube won't stop turning back. We keep experiencing 1 to 2 a.m. over and over again. It's a joke about daylight savings time.
Yeah.
Pop quiz. What are the 2 states in the Union that do not observe daylight savings?
I'm going to go with Texas because they don't want anything to do with America. America. And maybe Alaska because their time's all screwed up anyway.
Negative. You're wrong on both counts. It's Arizona and Hawaii.
Oh.
Arizona and Hawaii do not observe that kind of thing. So it's
My mom knocked over a never-ending pasta bowl at Olive Garden. Now the room is filling with pasta. What do I do?
I put my root beer in a square cup. Now it's just beer. What do? I have transcended the flesh and become something more, but now I can't stop bellowing my every word. It's written all in caps.
It's very straight. It's weird stuff like this. So I just log into what kind of weird shit they come up with this time.
Search on Reddit. Search on Reddit. One true god.
One true god. Oh, the last one I thought was pretty funny. One guy was like, "My penis is a Mobius strip. Help." A Mobius strip is a 3-dimensional or a 2-dimensional object that has no beginning and no end. So
what are you, Chuck Norris?
I don't know.
A lucid dream. I lucid dreamt myself waking up.
Oh,
then I went to sleep and dreamt myself lucid dreaming. I think I may have completed the circuit and become... wow, this is way too,
It's like I had a lucid dream I was waking up, and then when I went back to sleep, I had a lucid... It's like I dreamt I was waking up, and then when I woke up, I was thinking I was falling asleep, and it's like, what?
It just throws me off. The never-ending cycle and stuff? How it goes around? Why, hello there, sir.
Well, hello.
Well, hello.
What the hell? Get that shit out of here.
But it's Gabe Newell's birthday.
Fuck Gabe Newell.
Oh, happy birthday, Gaben.
Happy birthday, Gaben.
Speaking of Gaben, he is on the One True God subreddit.
Ooh, what is he doing, an AMA?
What?
I don't know his name's on there. It's just it's the topic of a Reddit, so I'm trying to pull it up so we can learn more about Gaben.
Gabe Newell.
Gabe Newell.
How do you stop a Gaben?
You don't. You never stop a Gaben. That's
right.
The answer.
That is correct. You have chosen wisely.
He's got sparkly sebum in his beard.
Nice.
That's awesomeness. I can't believe you don't know the difference.
It's just
Sebum.
it's just-
Do you guys even know what sebum is?
Yes.
What is it, Jesse?
It's a oily, fatty substance that comes from the pores
Correct.
and coats hair.
Correctamundo.
Oh,
Okay, now get him off my screen now.
No way.
Okay. Enough about Gabe Newell. Let's just do the introduction, start the show, and do what we do best. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm John C. Riley, head of J-Stown Studios and the Couchmaster General. And also, I think I was referred to earlier as the Wrangler. You know, like if Beetlejuice or one of those special people from the Howard Stern Show would come in, they usually have a Wrangler. One of those guys who literally says, don't eat that, don't play with your penis in public, and all that other stuff. So I'm glad I don't have to remind you guys not to do that.
I broke those 2 rules already.
I'm breaking one right now. Oh yeah.
With us today is...
Don't eat while we're recording.
Don't eat while we're... Who's eating? Are you eating, Colin?
Well, you told me not to eat that, so I had to try it.
That's how I know it's good.
Oh man, he was right. Oh, that was a bad idea.
With
I should
us...
have never put that in my mouth.
With us, usually, I wouldn't say as always, but he's doing better and better at it because we all have lives. We're all older gentlemen. So it's Jesse Podwin. Jesse?
We're all older at least. I wouldn't say gentlemen, but yes.
It's so
How are
clever
you
how
today?
you say that. You're so clever.
I'm good looking too.
And modest.
That's why we're on camera.
No. I'm not modest at all.
And with us is our newest couch master. He's been on the show before. He's a marketer. He's a guru. He's a journalist. He's a freelance journalist, I guess, in New York. But now he actually has a legit job working for a pretty awesome marketing firm in New York. So congratulations. And welcome our newest couch master, Colin Riley.
Legitimate. Thank you.
Legitimate my ass. I call nepotism on this.
Is this... It's so funny that when you just said that legitimate, it almost sounded like Stan Lee's Excelsior.
Excelsior!
You're
That's
like
my new,
legitimate. You have to say that every show. Every time I ask you a question.
Legitimate.
Legitimate. Speaking of a legitimate actual, not an answer, but legitimate info that I actually heard on the thing, that Stan Lee actually reached out to DC Comics saying, you guys should have me in your next movie.
He just wants to be in
The
every
balls on
superhero
him.
movie.
He's like, basically the Avengers did $250 million opening weekend because of me.
Well, he was
Because of
inspired
my
by it, but
cameo.
he's literally just like a figurehead. He has
just
nothing
wants
to do.
another- He just wants
Well,
another opportunity to work with Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Oh, duck and cover. Yeah.
God.
No, he runs and operates his day-to-day at POW.
And
Or
POW
Pow-
is a subsidiary of Marvel, maybe, right?
I think it's like his own little thing, but he sold all the big Marvel stuff to Disney. But yeah, he's at the offices of POW every day. He has a business partner, and they bang out comics and stuff still. So that's how he keeps going, man. He just keeps working.
No, but he hasn't really created anything new recently, has he? Except for a strong-smelling cologne where you can smell like Stan.
Not true. They're working on
This
some
is
new
legitimate, Jesse. Colin took a picture of it while he was at
Illegitimate.
Comic-Con. It's legitimate.
It's jeez. What has Stan Lee done? I'm Wikipediaing him right now. Because
yeah.
I love this man.
Kamikaze. Stan Lee's Kamikaze. He started his own comic book convention.
Oh, what
Yes.
is? Isn't that in L.A.? Isn't that
Yes.
Yes, okay, yeah, my friends have gone to that. That actually is a really good show, so.
I also think it's happening right now as we speak.
He played the mayor of the city in the superhero
No, I'm not
squad.
talking about I'm not talking about cameos. When was the last time he actually came up with a relevant comic book character?
He's Stanley. Came up with all of the relevant comic book
Right? I
characters.
think he's done as much work as he needs to. He can retire.
He can relax.
No, he has to keep going.
You're a slave driver.
Just
Leave the old
throw
man
a
alone.
pencil at him and go, create some shit, Stan.
Yeah, he does that.
Oh,
but-
now you guys don't laugh, so now I look like the fucking asshole.
Well, you're an asshole.
You're making fun of an old man who's brilliant. So yeah, you're the asshole here.
The man created Spider-Man, for Christ's sakes.
And the Fantastic Four and the Hulk and the X-Men. It's kind of hard to top yourself, dude.
There's a picture of him on his Wikipedia page where he looks like an out-of-work porn star. I love it.
What?
It's from 1975, and it's a signed picture of Stan Lee, and he looks legit like a 70s porn star.
I'm gonna have to bring that up right now.
Yeah,
You saw a
absolutely.
lot for a man who was born in 1922.
That's the picture right there. He looks like he wants some cock. You want some cock, true believer?
He looks like an experienced woodsman. All right.
Well, you know what? Even though Stan Lee did create the Marvel Studio characters that are popular right now for the Avengers movies, and I'm pretty sure that he was the figurehead and the guy behind a lot of stuff being brought to light. But did he really create Iron Man from scratch? Like, what do I name him? Iron Man.
Yes.
But the thing is, that's great. But he's popular. But I think that I would have to contribute the reason why the Avengers movie and the Iron Man movies are so popular nowadays is due to Kevin Feige. And because he's the Marvel Studios CEO, he's the guy with the vision to make all these movies and have it in stages and everything right there. He's making the right moves to make this more relevant to make people it couldn't be a better time right now because
technically you could trace it back to Stan. You can say it's Joss Whedon for doing a really good Avengers. You can say it's Sam Raimi for doing the Spider-Man movie.
It's a
this
team.
Whole thing off.
No. The thing is, you gotta look back at that. Sam Raimi did the Spider-Man movies for Sony Pictures, not for Marvel Studios. That's the reason why Spider-Man will never make an appearance in any of the Avengers or Iron Man movies.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the X-Men. They are a Sony franchise for the movies
I thought
themselves.
X-Men was Fox.
No, you're right, Fox. Fox Studios for X-Men, Sony Pictures for Spider-Man, and of course Marvel Studios. I'm pretty sure. Oh, do you know what's so funny? Oh, man, when did they release? They released Daredevil and Punisher back to Marvel. But I don't see any of those movies coming to light anytime soon from Marvel Studios.
Which is too bad because Punisher is a pretty good idea. I think they could make a pretty decent movie off of that if they got the right cast.
The one Thomas Jane one was not good.
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston as the Punisher.
Yep.
I'd watch it. I'd see that.
I mean, Aaron Paul could be like his Robin. I don't know if the Punisher has a Robin, but
he does now.
That's been greenlit. Like, as we're speaking of it, someone's greenlit that.
Get on that. Would you write that movie? Right?
I'm probably one of the
President of Hollywood? Yes, we will.
Because the thing is, I don't know if I'm the only person in this group that believes, but I did not like the Thomas Jane version, but I loved the Punisher Warzone movie with Ray Stevenson. That guy's great. He was in what? He was in Rome. The yes.
HBO series.
And
I loved it.
Do you know what's another great movie that has him in an all-star cast that I loved? Was King Arthur.
I never saw it.
Ray Stevenson and our star from the Shopping Stores movie.
We're gonna bring this up again. Do we have to?
But all those guys pretty much were in that movie, and no, it's just him and Ray Stevenson and Ray Winston. Both of those guys inside that movie were like the two badasses. And also Mads Mikkelsen, the guy who played Hannibal in the TV show. All three of those guys together in a movie with a bunch of other all-star cast people was pretty fucking awesome. So I definitely enjoyed that.
Their names rhyme. Sort of. But no, the Punisher Warzone was definitely insane, very graphic, very bloody, and he looked more like the Punisher than Thomas Jane did. But
that's the way a Punisher movie should be. It should just be vicious and bloodthirsty and just bullets flying everywhere. That's what it should be.
Because I remember he was just a cameo character. He never was a star character inside the comic book series. So I think that he was in... No, the Punisher started off as Daredevil. He was in Daredevil comic books.
Yeah, he was in Daredevil first, and then he was so popular that they gave him his own book.
Exactly,
and he's blown up since then. Ray Stevenson is going to be Volstagg in Thor: The Dark World.
Ah, really?
I did not know that until right this second.
And also, you know who else is in the Dark World? Christopher Eccleston, who is the Ninth Doctor. So he's the head bad guy. That movie's coming out this month.
How do you pronounce that again?
Pronounce what?
Did you say Eccleston? Is that how it's pronounced?
Correct. Christopher Eccleston. No. See, I always
Eccleston.
No. I was corrected by Nicole because she loves correcting me on a lot of different things.
That's
what girlfriends do. Girlfriends and wives do that. They make sure that they put you in their place and correct you when you're wrong. And you just have to say yes, dear. Yes, dear. Moving on to Jesse. Jesse, you had a story particularly about
Listen, I don't know if anyone's heard about this. This just came out. I saw a Kickstarter for this the other day, and frankly, I think this needs more attention.
Oh, and I just remembered what that game is.
Yeah, you do, don't you? This is going to be the next big.
See, I was all taking you seriously.
Online role-playing game.
I took you seriously until you said the Kickstarter thing. All of a sudden, I just remembered what fucking
just
game.
Remembered, right? Ever Jane is
so glad I said
role-playing
yes.
game coming out that is based on, get this, I love this, Jane Austen novels. It's going to be amazing. I'm already psyched for it. I downloaded the prototype and started my character, Janice Highwater, young upstart woman who's more worried about her reputation than her duty and happiness, and is willing to do anything to make it into social circles. I had a blast waltzing around in proper Victorian society as this woman. Oh, geez. I'm going to buy this game when it comes out. I'm going to be the $5,000 donor on the Kickstarter. I'm stoked.
You know, are you a mage or a hunter?
But no, I'm a, there's no classes. See, it's one of those games.
Proper, yeah.
Yes, it's, you can be a hunter. You can actually, as a gentleman can hunt. Women sew. There's sewing and dancing mechanics to this game.
Yeah, you play the piano while other men drink brandy and smoke cigars.
Yes, exactly. So so each character has 5 character stats. You know how you like strength, dexterity, and other role playing games. This one it's status, happiness.
What about cooking?
Kindness, duty, and reputation. Cooking. I don't know if cooking's a thing. I don't know if that's something
probably left to the slaves, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's all part of reputation.
The servants cook. No, a proper woman doesn't cook.
Yeah.
There's music and dancing, and you can get your own farm where you can farm things, and you can get a manor and estate where you can hold fancy balls.
I hate you.
Oh, and a major part of the game is gossiping. So you gossip about the various characters. Did you hear that Mr. Bell was seen with... I can't even remember. Clarice
can't even
and Mr.
follow
Bell
your
were
own
seen
joke.
walking, holding hands. It was a scandal.
Oh, terrible. I am having the vapors. Oh.
In all seriousness, this is a game that's coming out, and I don't know how this is even an idea.
How much money have they contributed?
I love that they're doing something different. It'll never take off, unfortunately, but I want to see it. I want to see it come out.
What is the name of the game called again?
The game is called Ever Jane. It's on Kickstarter, and last I checked, they weren't doing too bad, actually. They're only a couple days in.
Getting a lot of ironic donations.
Yeah, right? Wouldn't it be ironic if this made it to an actual game?
This does seem like the kind of situation, though, where the person who is running this Kickstarter is going to just grab the money and go to Bermuda so they can just not have to work again.
Are you fucking kidding me? Motherfuckers pledged $22,533 for this horseshit game.
Shut your dirty whore mouth.
Fuck you, Judy L. Tyre from Conifer, Colorado.
She's the one who's making the game. She's the one who's spearheading this, by the way. People.
Yeah, her website is 3turnproductions.com. You guys can definitely check it out, and you can Google the shit out of it and stuff. But literally, look at the let's look at the fancy things depending on how much you donate.
You're looking at the stretch goals.
Let's look at the highest stretch goal right here.
If they make $300,000, there'll be actual farming. $350,000, a player-based economy.
Stop making up shit.
and they'll hire people.
You're so facetious, you know that? You're just so sardonic.
I don't know if I'm kidding anymore or not. I really don't.
I'm never gonna take you seriously ever again because I literally forgot. If I remembered this horseshit game that you wanted to promote on the show, I would have taken your Couchmaster creds right away. Okay, Let's see.
Honestly, let me just 2 point. I got to give this woman credit for trying something different. If it takes off, it's obviously not a market for the people like you, me, and the other guy that's talking here.
But
What's your
seriously,
name again? The new guy.
My name is Jane Austen. Thank you very much.
All right, Jim Austin.
Jim Austin?
Steve Austin.
Steve Austin. I am the $6 million man.
I was thinking the wrestler, but that's cool too. This game isn't made for our demographic. Clearly, it's not made for us gentlemen who enjoy.
But what kind of demographic would it be?
Ladies, women, like women who play like Farmville and shit. So this is a way for people who don't generally play games to try playing a video game that's not
and
about
can't
killing
sleep.
people. Yeah, you know.
Wow,
I hope the best for the woman who makes this game. And
all the best of luck.
I played the prototype and it's slow and boring and kind of obnoxious. But for the right person, this might be a game for someone who likes Jane Austen novels. Yeah. I don't personally, but if someone likes this game, I say go for it. Try it out. I'm gonna throw in $15 to this game just because I like seeing something different.
$10,000. And it says same reward as $5,000, which is, see, I just tried to. It says,
yeah. Well, let's start at the beginning here.
Let's start at the beginning. Okay. All right.
Access to the game during development for the $10. $15.
So you
get
pledge
access
$10
to the game, and you get an in-world ball gown or men's evening dress. Isn't that exciting? $25. You get an in-game horse. $50, you get all of that in a 1-year subscription. $100, 2 additional gowns in a townhouse. Oh my!
What?
I've got the vapors. $250.
Lord.
What is a $50 reward? It says $50 reward plus 2 additional gowns in a townhouse.
Right?
What is it? In-world currency?
No, it's $50 rewards. That's everything that you get for the $50 reward. So it's all incremental. This is all in addition to
townhouse. So yeah.
Okay.
So then you get the 1-year subscription, you get the in-game horse, you get all that stuff, plus 2 gowns in a townhouse. That's worth the $100 right there.
I want to see this in-world economy where 2 dresses are worth the same as a townhouse.
Back in Victorian area, I think they were.
Is this Holland? Like the invention of the economy? Like, I will give you 2 dresses for a townhouse. Let's just see if that works.
3 mules and a sheep.
That was a bad deal. Let's not do that again. Now I have 4 dresses.
$500 gets you a cottage rather than a townhouse, which I guess is an upgrade. Plus an in-world quest building session with the developers. $1,000, which no one has done. No one has done 1,000 or more. That's a lie. Someone's done 10,000. Oh my goodness! Someone put $10,000.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to bring up. I'm guarantee you that's her husband, just to shut her the hell up.
Man, you know what? Give this
or her mom.
It's
either her husband or her mom that did this, or father. Same reward as $5,000 with the title of you get to be an earl, small town named after you,
and plus a hand knit shawl. John, a hand-knit shawl.
You're living in your own world.
Now you're getting real stuff, John. Now it's worth the money.
She
IRL
shawl.
You get M. Night Shyamalan? What? Did I hear that right?
M. Night Shyamalan comes to your house. Surprise.
I love the M. Night Shyamalan movie Austenland, which is a real thing that came out recently. Not by M. Night Shyamalan, but it was actually a movie about a woman who thinks she's in a Jane Austen novel. So probably the same demo. I'm sure is enjoying this.
There's a demographic for this.
Hold on.
Now, it was Felicity. It was Kerry Russell is the one who bid the $10,000. Just gave all the money she got from Austenland. She's like, just take it. It's blood money.
Hi, everybody. Well, this is actually where the podcast ends off because we had some technical issues and it stopped recording. So I'm recording this the night I'm posting this online. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yes, I still feel hate toward this Jane game, and I hope that you guys feel the same way, because don't support it, because if they don't make their $100,000 goal, they won't get any of the money. And it's games like this that I really wish would just go away. That's my own personal opinion. If you disagree with me, go ahead and send me an email at jsdownshow@gmail.com, and of course at jsdown on Twitter. And you can reach us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/sitandbemerry. And of course, you can reach Jesse Potwin at Jesse Potwin Art and at Jesse Potwin, and of course at Three Pine Analysis for Colin Riley. And of course, as always, the other guy that's not on the show is I Got Issues Man. He was sick with the poopies, so he'll be back next week. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And yeah, cool. I have no other information for you other than I'm disappointed with Black Ops. Not Black Ops. I'm disappointed with Battlefield 4 for the console so far. I have yet to see it on next gen, but so far the PC one is at the top of my list. And of course, I really wasn't interested or impressed with Call of Duty Ghosts. So I did have that reserved at GameStop, but I decided to trade it in for, I think, Grand Theft Auto 5, and then I just refunded the rest of the money. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I have Black Ops 2, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the exact same thing. It's almost like Madden. I do love that game, but if I want to play more Call of Duty, I can just play Black Ops 2, because that's where it's at. And a whole lot of douchebags are off there, and they're playing Ghosts and trying to prestige up, so I'll be left. It's almost like I'm playing Modern Warfare 2. You know, it's probably a ghost down around there. I wonder if they actually still have the servers still up. I don't know. Anyway, alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great time, and whatever. And it's November, and cool. Enjoy. Go see Thor, Dark World.